to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Broncos will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Appalachian State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
That's caught. It's Dozier. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They booted away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and take it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Boise State's offense will go to work for the first time. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play, they give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Starts to scramble to the left. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Broncos are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. The ball's free. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And the Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time it's complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Boise State.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they closed the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Looking down the middle. Got his man to the left. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. First down, 10 yards to go. Quick completion to the right. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Swan. A little release to the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Dozier. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Barnes. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Throwing right. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gaines. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll try to do it himself. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Makes the catch. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Bringing the heat. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the middle. Complete and looking for enough for the first down.
This is kind of like Vegas in gambling. You got a big completion there on third down. You've set up fourth. You could take the field goal and take the easy money, but you might decide to roll the dice here, stay on the field, and go for it on fourth down.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his third receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into the season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Swan. Quickly to the tight end. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Looking for more room. And the return man just kept finding alleys to run in, and he gets it to the 46-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Here's a heat. Going to try to get it himself. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Pressure coming on the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Broncos look to do some damage in the red zone. On the run, still looking. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! How efficient direction have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Swan. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. The give to the tailback. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Takes it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Boise State ready to send out that offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
It's a seam wide open. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. Takes a hit as he fires. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Madsen. Fires to the wideout. That, friends, is a busting play. Incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense
unleashes one deep. Looking to get it in. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. Fit it in the window for the score.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. that swat. Under fire. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to. But at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way. But the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. That's caught. It's Marshall.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
He's going to fire deep. Pulls it in on the left. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it first and 10 inside the 40. Now improvising. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to. Scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Complete to the right. Breaks into the open. Bounces over the top. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. Pocket breaking down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Here's the pressure. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He has the first and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Strowman. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now on 1st down from the 43. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on 1st down. Going for it all. And he makes the catch inside the 20. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Let's it fly. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Trying play action. He's got it on the run. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. He wants to throw it again. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Never a doubt. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, Ole Miss and LSU have battled to the final whistle. Here's a quick breakdown. Ole Miss dazzled in just about every phase of the game. And for a program that's turned out elite receivers from DK Metcalf to A.J. Brown, I think we may have seen the next great one emerge today. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. 2nd down coming up. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Snagged out of the air. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Still looking on the move. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
This is a free safety that not only can play in the middle of the field and play center field, but he can lock up man-to-man as well with great coverage. It's not there.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the middle. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. The give out of the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Swan. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points, start thinking about what play.
Touchdown, Broncos! He got a step and just dusted the field.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Kennesaw State looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks, and a defense that looks disinterested. They're trailing by 14 to Middle Tennessee. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back with any big changes, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Oh, better look out! First guy never seems to get him as he finds his way out to the 19. When you've already sent your punt around 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Looking for a man, it's Swan. Got out of trouble and throws. Got it in the middle, it's Dozier. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Just needs a crack to get a return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's got the tight end. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Turning it on. Touchdown, Boise State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's Swan. Here comes the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The play action fake. Quickly out to the tight end. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. So we open the final period with a third down play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the catch. It's Lawson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Greer. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Mountaineers are rolling down the field. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Powers through the defender. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. The Mountaineers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cummings. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. The ricochet off the left upright and through. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Boise State ready to send out that offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Looking downfield. Complete downfield. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Going for it all. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop?
Oh, he's got some space.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Goes to the end zone, and the ball's out. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. For the past decade, the Irish have had their fair share of issues with teams from the so-called Group of 5. And today, they meet the cream of the crop, a playoff team from a year ago who sees this as nothing more than a golden opportunity. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Notre Dame's offense will have the first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Gonna run it. It's locked. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Gets it past the marker. There he goes! Running inside the 20. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. He'll pitch it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off the play fake. Still looking. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Broncos offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
To the air, it's Madsen. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They're going to open this drive with a pass. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to pop the draw. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Oh, he's got a chance. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. He'll do it himself. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. Reads it, fires complete. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the 1st down marker. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. The lead is 6 in the 1st.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back.
one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Ohio State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. At quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Troy Smith, and they're right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Minnesota. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle.
There he goes. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. He'll keep it himself. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Quarterback keeps it. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. Great place to start for this offense. To throw, it's Madsen. Under fire. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds a man on the right. Just keeps moving. Takes it the other way. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Tight end now in motion. They go to the ground. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Fires left. Give him 6. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Let's see. He can block, he can catch, he can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for the quarterback.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Grant behind the line. It's Gaines. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Floating away. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Pulls it in. It's Gaines. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yards.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and then tighten.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because...
And it's picked off for the third time today. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. How about this defense taking one back to the house? No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead at week 6. With a lot of time left, there's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Sweet cut there. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll leave it with him. Hard running there. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Lets it go to the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Boise State ready to send out that offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Starting to feel a little pressure. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. The Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, give on the inside. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Broncos are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught over the middle. It's Sherrod.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Broncos come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Looking to the big tight end. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Broncos.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown, and here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here come the Irish back on offense. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week. Just called on one time. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Snagged in the middle. It's Sherrod. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Setting up the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Quick strike complete. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Got his man. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quick release by the QB. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Madsen. Gets it out quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Broncos will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The snap sets up the throw. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery, and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Here's a hit. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Sets up the screen. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Gets it out fast. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Pressure coming. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Going right to work up top. Got it in the middle, it's Fields. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession to give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Working that left side now. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got his man, makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Right on the money. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Skips away from pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Gaines. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Now the play fake. Moving away from pressure. He's got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Got his man quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
In the red zone, the field starts to shrink as a defense. I don't drop as far in my drops now. I got to understand, I'm getting back quick. That ball is going to come out. Nice job on the defense reacting to the pass and going and making a physical tackle. Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And it's third and goal, and listen, you're throwing for it. I get it, but you got to understand the shortness of the field down here and what I can get off quickly. I can't take sacks. I want to give myself that opportunity on fourth down to have a really manageable situation if I want to go for it.
And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the change for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Sends it back in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Breaks into the open. That is just a gargantuan whiz. He has it all the way down to the 12. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Touchdown, Aria! And the punishment has been extended.
Well, the defense is going to be kicking themselves for that. They knew coming into this game they had to stop this wide receiver. And it wasn't just going to be catching the football. They knew they might see him in the run game as well. Really good timing on the reverse call there. Down in the red zone, the defense just not able to catch up and make a tackle.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Those always sting a little bit. When you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive, just really annoying as a defensive guy.
That's reeled in. It's Marshall.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Pulls it in. It's Gaines. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Inside the 30. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Defense picks it up. At the 35, he's got room. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The defense putting points on the board.
Man, I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker kicks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. And that's a live ball behind the line. Defense has it, they're on the move. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the third quarter of play. But now, time for the fourth quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The short hands, it's Gaines. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Now he's going to break the pocket. Running to Green. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Fired in there, but incomplete.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to beat the D deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Broncos, a little trickeration, looking to throw. Oh, they are all over him. That never had a chance, and the fake blows up in their face. This offense has it with really good field position. Give to the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aria. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Throws to the wideout. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Into the secondary on the right. Touchdown, Broncos! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. From the gun, the ground game. Creates a little room. Turning it on! And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. So now on comes the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they turn it into a defensive score. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Racing down the left side. He's at the touchdown, Fighting Irish. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some...